Hey guys, it's Mary here with a new Deathblow Striker guide. Deathblow Striker is one of the hardest class to build. A reason for this is because of the difficulty of gaining enough orbs to use your SO spinner skills in one rotation. Now this requires high spec collectibles like wealth runes and high tripod levels for orb gain. If your build is lacking either stats, runes, or tripod levels, you won't be able to gain enough orbs to use your SO skills fast enough, making it slow and clunky. But if built properly with patience and the mechanical skills to back it up, you'll be dealing tons of damage. In this video, I will go over the 2 spenders build and the 3 spender build, which is the one I'm currently using. For newer players, I don't recommend going Deathblow Striker until you're at least eye level 1370. That's when you have access to legendary accessories, which gives you the minimum required stats to make at least a 2 spender build work. Now you don't have to listen to me, but if your striker moves like a turtle and deals less DPS than a support, don't come crying back to me. For the 3 SO spender build, aka the Endgame Deathblow Striker build, which utilizes Lightning Tiger Strike, Tiger Emerge, and Blast Formation as your 3 main DPS skills. In order to efficiently execute this build, there are certain criteria you need to meet. Number 1 is your combat stats. Number 2 are your wealth runes, and number 3 are your tripods. For runes, you need 1 legendary, 1 purple, and 2 blue wealth runes. Let's go over the esoteric skills briefly. Lightning Tiger Strike, max out all the tripods. Tiger Emerge, max out the last 2 tripods first, since the first tripod only gives you cooldown and not damage. Blast Formation. You can leave all the tripods at level 4, it will be good enough for now, since it's almost never used with full orbs in our current version, which is NAEU. It is considered your weakest of the 3 esoteric skills. Let's go over the most important skills for generating orbs. Lightning Whisper. This is one of your most important skills because it lowers the enemy's crit resistance by 8%, with the tripod Fatal Lightning, which adds another 10%, giving you 18% extra crit rate for 6 seconds. You want Esoteric Extortion at level 4 or higher in order to generate enough orbs. Quick prep for lower cooldown. You want to put your legendary wealth rune in this skill. Next is Sky Shattering Blow. You need abundant resources at level 4 or higher. If you use this skill along with Lightning Whisper, you should have full orbs into Lightning Tiger Strike. You want to put one of your blue wealth rune into this skill. Moonflash Kick. You need White Flame Kick Tripod at level 4 or higher. Excellent mobility for cooldown, and Full Moon Kick for damage. You want to put your purple rune in this skill. Lastly, for Violent Tiger, you can go focus attack, but if your spec is high enough, you can instead go for Vital Point. Efficient Strike for lower cooldown. You want to put your last blue rune in this skill. For combat stats, you need at least 1580 specialization in order to generate enough orbs from the 4 skills I just mentioned. By doing this, you should generate enough orbs to use 2 spenders, which is Lightning Tiger Strike and Tiger Emerge. Here's what your initial skill rotation should look like. And then Sky Shattering Blow, Storm Dragon Awakening into Violent Tiger for Blast Formation. If your spec isn't high enough, you won't be able to generate enough orbs to execute this combo. For the 2 spender build, you want to replace Blast Formation with Sweeping Kick. Now this build is aimed towards fresh 1370s with their spec between 1400 to 1500 being highest. It is easier to play since you have an extra skill to generate orbs and 1 less esoteric skill to worry about. The downside is your DPS will definitely be lower than a person that is running a 3 spender skill. Adjust your wealth runes accordingly. Your skill rotation should look like this. Now that you're a 2-spender build, you can use Storm Dragon Awakening to run away or reposition yourself. What are the fundamentals of a Deathblow striker? The first one is, you always want to use Lightning Whisper before using your 2 main esoteric spenders, because this buff gives you 18% crit chance for 6 seconds. Second, you want to try and execute both Lightning Tiger Strike and Tiger Emerge within those 6 seconds, since it will greatly increase your chances of landing a critical attack. Last and most important, always back attack if you can. And the reason for this is because all of your skills are back attack skills, which means if you attack from the back, you deal significantly more damage. Let's talk about stats. It's mandatory for Deathblow strikers to run spec on every piece of jewelry, along with crit on the necklace. This is because the more spec you have, the higher damage your ESO skills do, which means we have shitty crit rate. I have about 40% crit rate at base, and this is from necklace, 4-piece entropy effect, and Lost Windcliff card set 12-piece awakened. With Lightning Whisper, that adds another 18%, back attacking another 10%, that's a total of 68% with Lightning Whisper up. I personally don't think that's enough crit rate to be hitting crit on your Tiger as often as you need. That's why I also use Adrenaline, which gives 15% crit rate fully stacked, totaling up to 83% crit rate, which is a great spot to be in if you want your Tigers to crit almost every time. Next, let's talk about engravings. Deathblow level 3 is mandatory. Next, Ambush Master level 3, Grudge level 3, Adrenaline level 3, lastly, Keen Blend Weapon level 3. In that order. Adrenaline is a crucial engraving. Not only does it give 15% crit chance, it also provides 6% attack power at full stacks. Striker, by using Storm Dragon Awakening, that gives you 3 stacks already. Sky Shattering Blow into Lightning Whisper, that's another 2 stacks. Now you're full stacks, ready to use your Tiger Strike and light his ass up. Now I see a lot of Deathblow strikers running Curse Stall over Adrenaline. While this may work if you have a Gunslinger or a Glaivier in your party because they offer a 18% crit chance buff from their synergy skill, this makes you very reliant on always having a crit buff class in your party unless you have a static friend, then go ahead. However, you can also argue that you're missing out on more damage in return for more crit rate because there are other classes like Deathblade and Gunlancer that can give you 12% increased back attack damage and they stack. For Deathblow strikers, you should most definitely rock the Earth Entropy set. It is literally made for this class. It's made for frontal back attack classes. I'm currently using 4-piece Entropy and 2-piece Salvation. By next reset, which is tomorrow, once I clear Vykusi and get my 6-piece, you guys are about to find out why strikers are the king of back attacks. Let's talk about party synergy. Which classes benefit striker the most in a party? Well, here's a list of all the synergy buffs from each and every class. As you can see, the only classes that provide increased back attack are Gunlancer and Deathblade. In a perfect world, you have both of these guys in your party along with a Bard, and I would say this is the best party you can get in terms of dealing the highest DPS as a striker. Here's an example. This is a clip from weeks ago, and as you can see, there's a Gunlancer, Deathblade, and a Bard in my party. Here is my current setup.
Oh, no. Keep the intro up. My boy, you already know.
I put the Adderall in my lean, in my mirror, bravado jeans. Hella rocks in my socks.
People always ask me which one's better, SO Flurry or Deathblow, and I say Deathblow every time. SO is more of a faster and fluid play style with sustained DPS, whereas Deathblow is slow as fuck but hits like a truck. I guess you pick your own poison. Thank you for watching. I spent a good amount of time into this video and I hope it helped you guys in any way. If you enjoy the content, show some love, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Check out my Twitch channel. And if you have any questions, feel free to comment down below. I'll try to answer them. Until then, guys, see you next time.